What's up guys, in today's video I wanted to show you the best seeds for every type of person in Minecraft. For both Java and Bedrock are going to have their own unique seeds. Now this is the best speedrunning seed for Minecraft Java Edition. So just starting off from the spawn, you can see that there's an ice spikes biome in the distance, and there's many mountains, and just a few blocks away from spawn is a blacksmith with incredible loot. So if you go into this blacksmith, you'll see 3 diamonds, an iron pickaxe, as well as some obsidian. And the rest of the village is incredible too. And there's also an iron golem which you can kill to get resources. And there's this ravine right here which you can go into and venture into to get even more resources. But if you're speedrunning, then you're not going to have time for that stuff, and you're rather going to go straight to the nether portal. Now, I'm not going to go into the nether in this video because I'm going to try and keep it short and sweet. But I do know that in the nether, there is a fortress and a bastion, and I'm going to put the coordinates on the screen right now. Now, over here is a shipwreck, which also has some good loot. It only has good loot in this chest mainly, but it includes some iron ingots, emeralds, as well as some lapis lazuli. And if you head in this direction, over here, you will eventually be at the stronghold. It's only about 1,000 blocks away from spawn, and it's not a hard journey if you have a boat. You're almost able to get to it 100% by just water. And another thing that is over here is a shipwreck with some incredible loot just like the others. It even has a buried treasure map, which leads you to a buried treasure right around here. Now, once you are here, you're going to want to dig down at about right here, or at these coordinates on screen. And once you dig down, you will eventually be in the portal room. Which has 3 eyes filled in. As you can see, I kind of broke one of the eyes, but, well, you saw the clip. Just ignore that. But it's truly one of the best seeds for speedrunning Java Edition. Now this is the second seed that's going to be featured in this video, which is one of the best seeds for speedrunning Bedrock Edition. This seed spawns you in a village that has 2 blacksmiths, just like the village that had 1 blacksmith in the Java Edition. And these blacksmiths includes 1 diamond, an iron chestplate, 2 gold ingots, and in the other blacksmith, there's 2 iron swords, 3 bread, and some gold, apples, and iron horse armor. So I'd say that the Java Edition actually had slightly better loot, but that's fine. There's also lots of iron and ores exposed on this beautiful island, as well as the iron golem, which you can kill to get some iron. Now heading over into this direction, you will find that there is a pillager outpost. And over at this pillager outpost is some pretty good loot, I'd say. It gives you a crossbow, a goat horn, a bottle of enchanting, as well as some dark oak logs and a few other pieces of junk. But there's also this for building a portal, and the stronghold is relatively close to spawn as well. In fact, the stronghold is directly under spawn. And in the portal room, one of the eyes is already filled in. So I think this is a pretty good seed for Bedrock Edition, if you want to beat the game. Now, this is the best building seed for Java Edition. Now, this one works on Bedrock as well, so I didn't know whether to include it or not, but I still think it's worth mentioning. Now, part of the reason why this is the best is because it has this epic sinkhole in the middle. And this sinkhole is completely surrounded by cliffs. I mean, I can't even imagine all the cave bases that you could build here. Like, look, there's literal caves in just the sides of this that you could light up with torches and build your bases in. Like, you could build cities in the side of the cliff. And it also has this giant stony shore, as well as so many different wood types. Like, there's oak, there's birch, there's spruce, there's dark oak. In fact, there's even jungle in the distance. So I truly think this is one of the best building seeds for Java Edition. Now, the definition of the best building seed could be quite controversial because not everyone likes the same features, but I found this seed as a universally accepted nice seed for building, and it gives you many options as well. Like, even if you don't want to build inside the cliff or on the mountain, you can still find a flat area like the stony shore. And I bet you there's even plains for plains builders who like building stuff in plains. Like, yeah, there's even a plains over there, I see it. And there's also a cherry grove. So that's why I truly think this is one of the best seeds for building in Minecraft Java Edition. This seed is the best seed for building in Bedrock Edition, and like I said, this seed is also going to be usable in Java Edition, but none of the structures, if there are structures, will stay the same. Now, the reason why I think this is one of the best ones is because it has some incredible cliffs, as well as some incredibly flat terrain. And near spawn are tons of beautiful warm biomes, including this giant mesa. And if you just head in this direction of the mesa, you will start to see incredible Badlands mountains, which I think are perfect for building on. In fact, some of them even look like volcanoes. One of them is hollow at the top, which would be a perfect volcano. In fact, it's this one. So if we head over to this, it literally looks like a volcano. All it needs is lava. And then this would be the perfect one. And either way, you are basically building at world height. And that's why I consider this the best seed for building on Bedrock Edition. So this seed was found by Waddles, who's an amazing YouTuber, by the way. And this is pretty close to spawn, this amazing cave. And when you go down into this ravine, or cave, I don't know if this is a ravine or a cave, you will see that there is an amazing ancient city at the very bottom here. And ancient cities are already rare enough, so it's just crazy how this one's completely open to the surface. And you will also find a few other noticeable things like a mine shaft in the distance. So, thanks Waddles for finding this amazing seed. But yeah, here it is. So you just go in over here, and there's this gigantic mine shaft cave right above the ancient city. And this mine shaft provides tons of resources. I mean, it doesn't have that many chests, but I still think it provides tons of resources for building and exploring. So that's why I think this is the best mining seed for Java Edition. Now, this is what I consider the best seed for miners, because just a little bit far away from spawn at these coordinates is this perfect village with tons of resources, and in this cave is this huge stronghold just floating here, as well as some other stuff like this mine shaft. And if you just head a little bit over to here, you are going to see a trial chamber. Now, if you don't know, this is the seed I used in my manhunt. I don't think it's the best manhunt seed, but I definitely think it's the best seed for miners because it provides lots of resources, as well as this open cave, which quite literally has infinite diamonds. As you can see, diamonds there, they repeat there, they repeat there, and it just goes on and on forever. And structures also can spawn in here, and that's why you see so many mine shafts, because it's technically an infinite plane of land, so infinite mine shafts can generate. And as you see, there's just diamonds everywhere. So that's why I think this is the best seed on Bedrock Edition for miners. Now, as a bit of a bonus mention, I also wanted to include this seed, which has all biomes, as well as many structures, extremely close to spawn. In fact, you spawn here, and it just has everything. In one direction, you'll see all the warm biomes, and if you go in the other direction, you'll see all the cold biomes. This giant savanna, and yeah, it just has every single biome that you could possibly want. It has desert, it has every single biome within a 2,000 block radius of spawn. And so I definitely want to include this in it. And I don't know what the structure generation is like on Java Edition, but on Bedrock Edition it's perfect. There's many villages and all the biomes, and it's just a wonderful seed for Bedrock. And I think it's a wonderful seed for Java Edition too. I'm not sure about the biome generation. So I'm going to count this as a win-win for both, and I'm not going to include all biome seed for Java Edition, but I think this is the best seed for the explorers out there, the adventurers. And lastly, this is the final seed I'm going to show in this video, and it's what I consider the best seed for manhunts because of its features. So you spawn here, which gives you plenty of room, your friends can surround you, and you can just run, because it's an open plain. And there's multiple options for where you can run to. So if you're trying to speed run, then you're probably going to want to go over here to this village, which has some vital resources for beating Minecraft. And it even has a lava lake. But if you're not speed running, you can go in quite the opposite direction and see this gigantic windswept mountain. Now I personally think you should go over to the windswept mountain because it also has its own village with less resources, but it's still a village. And after looting the village, you can climb up here to get a tactical advantage, and you can be above everybody. And as they follow you up, you can do a clutch, you can basically just do anything. I mean, I'm not going to determine how your manhunt goes, but because of how high up this is, you will see plenty of ores exposed on the surface. So it's good for survival, and it's especially good for manhunts. And yeah. In fact, let's see the proximity of the stronghold to this. So /locate structure, stronghold. So the stronghold isn't too terribly far away either. So I do think this is a great seed for manhunts. It has incredible terrain for manhunts. And look, there's even a third village over there. So this is truly a masterpiece, and if I ever find a seed better for manhunts, I'll let you know. But this, for now, is going to stand as the best seed for manhunts. Well, you made it this far, so congratulations to you for finishing the whole videos, unlike the 99% of viewers who didn't. Well, that's it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. You can use these seeds for any of your worlds, and credit to the original people who found these seeds. And that's it. Like and subscribe. Peace out.